Greetings and salutations, family. This is my second time recording this video. I had to really muster up some energy, and I went out to get some detox herbs. I went to Aldi's, local supermarket, to get some detox herbs, just so I could try to regain my strength, because I do plan to go back to work tomorrow. Can't stay in the house another day, but if you've been watching the videos, or if you know me, you know the changes that I have and everybody else, and it's just not a me thing. The side effects that's been going on from the jabs, the mandatory jabs that everyone had to get, and I've been suffering a great deal, low energy. It's affecting my 28-day cycle. My body just broke out in hives. But heavy is the head that wear the crown. I'm gonna be good. I'm thankful that I know what to do to take care of myself, and that's what I'm doing. Shout out to the international audience, my one friend in the UK. Shout out to the domestic audience. So I came on today. The reason why I named the video what I did is because I let you guys know that I was going to come back to speak to you about my experience with the religious exempt form. So that's what this video was about. So here goes. As soon as my job made up their mind that they were going to put this in action, a mass email went out. So I responded to the HR department, and I raised the question, am I, eligible for the religious exempt form? And, of course, she was like, sure. And she emailed it to me. So as soon as I printed the form out, I started to get work. My nerves started in on me, because you guys know my government name, my whole name, first name Naeem, my last name Zakia, and it's a Muslim name. And just to let you know that I have not been to a masjid since around 2011, 2012. So it's been years, since I've been. So I print the form out, and everybody saying that has been through what I've been through, that I knew, was saying that the job, your employer is going to give that to you as an option, but they're not honoring it. But I thought I should go ahead and do it anyway, because as I explained before, I'm anti-jab. So I'm like, okay, Naima, get it together. I print the form out. So about 2 days later, I go to the last mosque that I attended to get my form, to speak to someone about getting my form completed. So I go, I'm not going to, as you all know, the mosque has a name and a number. I'm not going to comment on where this mosque is. I think I should keep that confidential. But the mosque is in West Baltimore. So I'm not going to, advertise the street, the name of the person. I'm not going to advertise anything about it. And it created, upon me printing this form out, it created so much anxiety, so much so that, because I have not experienced anything good from being in the Muslim tradition, or being a Muslim. This is why I don't associate myself with it now. And the only reason why I still have my name is because my father gave it to me. So I printed the form out, and about 2 or 3 days later, upon me printing this form out, I go to the mosque, the last mosque that I attended. So I didn't dress in garb because that's something that I don't do. And when I say garb, meaning, the outfits that you see the Muslim women in. The only time I wear that is during meditation, is when I meditate. And I'm in the house. I don't wear it outside in public. I don't wear it. That's not something I'm for. It's not something I stand for. A woman covering herself, I'm totally against it. So I go to the mosque and I speak to a woman. She greets me. First I sign in. A woman, she greets me. I let her know why I'm there. She says, okay. She asked me to have a seat and wait. About 5 minutes later, she comes back and she gets me. And she takes me to who I thought was the head of the religious organization, which is the imam as well. Sometimes, which is the imam as well. So we go into his office, a room that I think was his office, and we begin to talk. I knew that he knew why I was there. I knew that he knew why I was there, because she wouldn't have went and got him. I let her know why I was there, so she wouldn't have went and got him. She needed that information just to go and get him, and et cetera, whatever. So he asked me to have a seat, so he sat down as well, behind his desk, and I began to speak. And I let him know, I go through the whole spiel. I'm like, I haven't, I don't do vaccines. I've never done vaccines. I'm allergic to vaccines. I've, for years, I've never participated in getting vaccines. And I don't want to participate in this particular jab. I'm sorry. I hope I don't get the channel flag. I haven't said vaccine. Oh, well. So he's listening to me, and I'm holding eye contact with him. So he said, I let him know the last time I was there, again, between 2011 and 2013. The last time I went, I was specifically going for, what do you call that? I was going for classes. The Islamic classes that I was going for was the Arabic, to learn how to read and write Arabic. So he then asked me, he said, I don't recognize you. And I said, well, it's because I haven't, it's been years since I've been here. And he asked me to lift my mask up or to pull my mask down. And I didn't have a problem with doing that. So that's what I did. I pulled my mask down. So, so he can get a good look at me. So then that's when he proceeds to go, he said, okay. And then his next question was, well, Sister Zakia, how bad do you want this form completed? How bad do you want me to fill this form out? And right then and there, the hair stood up on the back of my neck. Because energy doesn't lie. So I knew that it wasn't something good. The next thing, that he was going to say, it wasn't going to be good. So, of course, me, playing coy, I asked him what he mean. I said, what you mean? So he said, how bad do you want the form completed? How bad do you want me to complete, fill this form out for you? So I say, well, what do you suggest? I asked him, I posed a question. I said, well, what are you suggesting? I said, and then I proceeded to say, I can complete community service hours. I can teach cooking classes to the young girls in the mosque. It's things that I can do like that. Because that's what I did. So he's sitting there looking at me, and he's like, well, how about me taking you on as a wife? So I can't hold when I hear something, strange, or hear something that I'm totally against or that I have a problem with, I think that's everybody. It's going to show on their face. So I look at him, what they have got to decide. So he raised his eyebrows. I was like, how bad? So I'm repeating his questions, and I said, how bad, do I want the form filled out? So I said, you don't. He said, I have somebody to teach classes. I don't need that. He said, how about me, you becoming a wife of mine? He said, are you married? And I said, no. He said, oh, okay. He was like, well, how about you becoming a wife? And as you know, in that religion, they have many wives that I've never been with. You see what I'm saying? I don't agree to that. I don't subscribe to the bullshit. So I'm sitting there, and as our conversation go on, and the more that he's talking, I'm not going to say hyperventilating, but my breathing gets heavy and it gets intense. And I have these glasses, and if you're an eyeglass wearer, you know what it does when you have that mask on. The smoke comes up, the oxygen comes up, and it makes your glasses foggy. So he's looking at me, and he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Like, he's looking at me strange, like, well, he's really arrogant. Like, he's looking at me like, well, what's wrong with her? Like, I shouldn't even feel the way, that I feel by him saying what he said. So I said, well, you have a nice day. And the religious exemption form was laid on his desk. He was sitting behind the desk, and I was sitting in a chair in front of his desk. So I jump up. I stand up. I said, well, thank you for your time. I thank him for his time. Even though I didn't mean any of it, I thank him for his time. I thank him for seeing me. And I get up, and I reach for the form that I brought in, the religious exempt form. So he picks it up. So I reach my hand out for him to give it to me. So he keeps his gaze upon me, and I look him back in his eyes, and he's saying, "You sure? Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sure." And by this time, I'm hot. I'm upset. I want to jump on him. I want to do a lot of things to him that I can't say here and now. In this video. So I reached my hand out, and I snatched it with all of my might. I snatched the paper out of his hand. And he looked at me, and his eyes turned red, because I know he wanted to get me. I know he did. But after I snatched it, I wasn't crazy. I turned around, and I was gone. I didn't run, but I was walking really fast, like really swiftly. And me grabbing the form and snatching it from him, it was so forceful that I ripped it. And it's still balled up. Here it is right here. I keep it as a reminder, But, I came home, I got in my car. Well, I got in my car, I did some heavy breathing. A couple of women came out that was in there. They could tell by the way I was leaving and the way I left out that, I wasn't too happy. They followed me out to my car. I just rolled my window up. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to explain the situation to anybody. Because the way I said, all I'm going to stick together. So I felt like I didn't have a chance to even get the form, to get the form filled out, or even to speak with anybody else. So As you look at the prior videos, you know that I got the jab. And I got the second jab as well. So I made this video because I wanted you guys to, again, comment below on whether you had that same experience, you had a different experience. You can even say what you would have done in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, we can create a positive conversation. Just remember to keep all comments, whatever you comment, just keep it respectful. Just keep it respectful. That's all I ask. Like the video. You don't even have to share it. Just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. I see a lot of people, you know, coming through, viewing the video. Thanks. That's great. I know a whole bunch of other people will come through and like it as well. I'm not getting a lot of likes as I am views. That's fine. But if you decide to come through, you know, even if I'm just scrolling through on YouTube and watching people's stuff, even if I don't subscribe to the channel, I'm going to like the video and leave a comment. And I'm asking that you do the same thing for me. So I just want to, with that being said, I just want to talk about the third world product release on the 22nd. This is going to be a little different. Everything is going to be virtual. It's not going to be held at a building. Everything is going to be virtual. I'm going to leave information below on how you can contact me to see whatever products available. You know, if you would like to purchase anything. But I'm still working on a commercial, you know, a mini commercial or a flyer to let you guys know about products that's available. You know, and it's infused honeys, it's infused butters, and everything is plant-based. You know, it's, you know, ointments as well to aid in muscle relaxation and muscle relief. If you're dealing with a cold, and you know, the honey, I have a honey called cold throat. You know, you can use that as well. So it's going to be a lot of things that's going to be manufactured, that I'm manufacturing now. Even though my energy is low, I'm detoxing, working it out in my sauna tent, you know, getting through it, you know, because through this thing called life, everybody, life is happening to everybody, not just me. But I want to hear your opinions down in the comments. And I'm going to ask again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. And until the next video, you can follow me on I'm planting seeds on Facebook. You can you'll have to friend me there. I have another Facebook called Planting Seeds Know the Republic, and you can like their page as well. TikTok, I'm planted PLANTED_vision44. That's on TikTok. And when I do my food videos and I do my TikToks, they automatically download to my Facebook Facebook page. And then we also have Instagram. We have 3 Instagram pages. Planting Seeds _foundation Corp is our main Instagram channel. And then the other 2, one is Third World University. All of our third world products will be featured there. Recipes are featured there as well. And then we have Planet Vision 44. If I ever share, after sharing this video out, it's a privacy setting on it that's saying that it's not made for kids. That means that you're not going to be able, if someone wants to view this video, say per Facebook, if they click on it, it's going to require your login information to view the video. I'm asking that I don't remember that type of information. Everybody wants you to log in and stuff like that. If you ever come to YouTube and you want to search us or look us up, just type in Planting Seeds Visionary Group and you'll see a profile picture of Saraswati. That's how you'll know it's us. And that's how you can begin to watch videos, comment on the videos, subscribe, and like. And I just want to thank y'all for chatting with me, and for us talking about these things. Yeah, and for us to create positive dialogue about what's going on today. With this whole jab situation. These side effects are relentless, but I can't stay home forever, and it really hurts. It really grinds my gears that I'm not doing, because I know that I need to rest, and I know that when you don't feel good, the time it's time to rest, and if you don't stop and take the time to take a break, your body will just shut down. There's no question about it. The human body can only take so much. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching the video, for each one of my subscribers, for everybody that comes in and weigh their opinion. Even if I don't agree with it, as long as it's respectful, say what you gotta say. All opinions are welcome. Say what you gotta say. Just come by the channel and just leave a response. That's it. So until the next video, I'm gonna wish y'all peace, love, and happiness. And I'll be back to chat soon. Bye.